We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it?
Well, hello there. Welcome to the Paranormal Highway. Now, people, we'll get to different topics, but today is kind of a sad day in so many ways. You know, there's some news that I heard over the weekend that was just like, I never look at my Facebook. It's like I don't really go through my Facebook all that much. I decided to go through my Facebook and I say hi to people. I say hi to Mike, Long Island Bigfoot. Mike, he's sure everybody's all right. Telling Mike that, hey, Danny told us that you might be missing, so we were just checking up on you, making sure you're all right. So Mike came back and said, hey, I'm doing all right. But I got a message from like Melissa, Nikki, and Jeff that tell me that you probably already heard that Sonny from the Paranormal Chop Shop died over the weekend. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Sonny? My boy Sonny? And it was like, he's like, Sonny's my age. He's from Fresno. I'm from Fresno. We're both from Fresno, California. Not a lot. If you're not from Fresno, you're not going to get Fresno. You can't even talk to people about Fresno unless you're from there. And, Sonny represent everything that, Fresno, if you're either a farmer or you're into cars, you're a mechanic, and of course, Sonny's channel, Paranormal Chop Shop, he's a mechanic and stuff. That's Fresno. Fresno has the best mechanics in the world in Fresno. In the world. You could get your car fixed for a great price. The only thing is, you don't ask the mechanic where the parts come from. You shut your mouth, you get your car fixed, and you leave. That's Fresno. You want a stereo system? You got it. You want a good price? You got it. Just don't ask where we got it from. So you shut your mouth and you go. That's Fresno. And if a lot of you guys don't know who Sonny is, I think most of you do. I'm gonna pull up his channel. I wanna give my R.I.P to Sonny because just such a great guy. I mean. So let me pull this up. So you see there, the team, the team is Chad Smith, Sonny, and Spooky. Enzo goes on there a lot. Enzo, you guys all know Enzo. But you can see Sonny right there on the right. These guys, the first time I met these three guys is when Connor Flynn, Bigfoot and Non, was going on their channel. He was going on their show. And Connor's like, Eric, you gotta check out this channel. I'm going on this channel now. These guys are pretty cool. So I go to their channel, and these three guys are cool. They're cool as shit. Chad, Sonny, Spooky. I mean, they're just so welcoming, and they did a lot of shows on the Chad Smith channel. They would reverse. They go to Paranormal Chop Shop. They go to the Chad Smith podcast, and I don't know how you explain it. These guys are just fun. Maybe I'll play a little bit. You guys can see here. You know. Oh.
At the museum we were at.
Museum? You guys went to a museum? High
Oh
class.
yeah, we went to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. It was a good
how was
time. That they also had a. Well, I was confused about that place because I thought it was all one building. We get there and it's like a complex that you buy one ticket and they give you an armband.
Let's see. Can we get one with Sonny talking? Oh, who's this? What's this? Oh, that's hold on a second. I mean, I these guys are just kick ass.
How Woodward became such a big deal.
How did Woodward become America's whatever it is? It's like the America's Interstate or something they call it.
I mean, these guys were just cool. And you want to know how cool they are? Chad Smith basically gave me the keys to his channel. Like, Eric, you want to jump on anytime you want? You could jump on. So there was part of the morning that, I had nothing to do for those hours, and I just jump on their channel. I mean, they were just so opening, and they, had me go on there a few times, do my channel with them. There was a time when Chad Smith and also Chad and Sonny were both gone, and it was just Spooky. And Spooky asked, "Hey, you want to help me out on his channel?" And there's me on the Paranormal Chop Shop right there. God, I look so different. I look so good looking right there. I don't know what happened. I guess age gets to me. So I was on their channel. Do you see it below? I don't know what the hell we're looking at, but shown that one yet?
Well, how do you have them? How do you categorize them? By
I just write episode 1 folder, episode 2 folder. I mean, Spooky. I'm telling you guys, these guys are just really first class. And I'm going to show you guys something else real quick. I think if you know Sonny, you know why I'm showing this stuff, because he's worth it. And then let me show you guys something else. Give me a second. I thought I had it ready, but I guess I didn't. I'm going to show you guys something on my appreciation for Sonny today. Let me find it. Let me get it here a second. Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. All right. Let me do this. Let me take this one off. And let me share one more thing. I want to show you guys how much they meant to me. How much these guys really meant to me. Let me show you guys this. They were in my cartoon. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. In this scene in the cartoon, Mr. Jones here, we're in the jungle, and there's dinosaurs in this jungle, but we run into the Chop Shop guys, the Paranormal Chop Shop guys. I put those 3 guys in my cartoon. If you don't remember this, so I'm gonna play this scene to show you the Paranormal Chop Shop guys. Here we go. I know, but then you're gonna have to help us.
Hey, do you know Patterson Goodwin?
Yeah, I know the California boys.
Hey, guys, shut up. It's that unicorn again.
The unicorn horn will grant your deepest desires.
What? Did you say dinosaur or dragon?
Supposedly a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I think these guys were dropped on their heads as children.
Those are my type of people.
Sonny, have you found any dinosaurs yet?
Nope, not yet.
That was Sonny. That was Sonny right there. That was Sonny making his debut on the cartoon. So anybody just came in the channel, if you haven't heard, Sonny passed away. Apparently he had a heart attack in his sleep. And it just, you never know about life. Life is so scary. You just know, it just, man, it's just, you could do a cartoon very fast now with AI. Yeah, but it doesn't have no heart. I know. You probably can. But it doesn't have heart. But let's watch a little bit of this with Sonny in it. They're in it. Here we go.
Sonny, have you found any dinosaurs yet?
Nope, not yet. Boys, this is their hunting ground.
Are you sure that dinosaurs still exist?
Yeah, we'll prove it.
Oh, we've been tracking them. We know they are related to the reptilian race.
Oh, good luck on your hunt over there.
Oh no! There is a dinosaur!
So, should we help them or?
No, they're prepared. We need to save the alien instead.
Fair enough. Let's go save the alien. Ah! Ah!
And right there, guys, he's actually swallowing our friend Sonny. He's swallowing Sonny, but hey, for the record, he actually lived through this. He was pooped out in the next episode, so just such a great guy. It's just it's so hard to imagine. He's not with us. It's just God, he's not old. He's our age. It's not supposed to be this way. And again, him and I had the Fresno connection. We had the Fresno connection. I was born and raised in Fresno. He's from Fresno. My brother, Dr. Woos, lives in Fresno right now. And it's just, he's awesome. It's, hey, look. Chad Smith. Again, one of a kind. These guys, again, you heard me in the beginning of the show that these guys are just one of a kind. Give me a second. Let me do this one thing. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, just one of a kind. Chad Smith and them. Again, they invited me to their show, and Chad Smith said, hey, dude, anytime you want to come on, you don't even need permission. You just jump on. I mean, how many people do that? How many people do that? Here, you got keys to the channel. It just, oh man, it's they're awesome. They're awesome. I mean, I don't know what else, to say. It's still hard to, it's still hard to take in. It's too fresh in so many ways. And again, just looking at these guys, look, I mean, Chad, Spooky, and Sonny. I mean, it's, and guys, I'm gonna put this link, so you guys go back in the future and go and go check out his channel. I mean, it's it's hard to say the words. It's so surreal. Just I mean, it just, man, look at that picture right there. Those three guys right there.
So yeah, that's the chat room. Oh, AAP's in the house. What's up? Bam.
Probably
Cheers,
get you
dude.
scared out. Get some people in here.
Do what?
I didn't make the show until like 3 hours ago. Didn't really
Oh.
share it out much.
Well, my furnace decided to kick on. It might be a little loud.
I mean, you guys can't get more authentic than them. I mean, it's oh man. And when I got 3 different messages from 3 different people that were from like different, not different communities, but not really on each other's channel. So when I saw 3 different people who I don't really see on each other's channel, and they all 3 mentioned Sonny, I knew something wasn't right. But those legendary 3 right there, they just went out and they just did it for fun. You know? Let's see what else they say.
Which one? We did dual dorks.
Dual Dorks.
That was the younger guy.
After we interviewed him, a lot of T-Dub stuff showed up on my YouTube.
Yeah. They're just awesome. Just, just, oh God, it just, you know what I mean? When you start thinking about this stuff, and I get it, people, I get it. But technically, you're not supposed to, in my mind, you don't pass away until you're in your 90s and above, and having somebody so close to age with you, and God, it just kind of reminds you that life is so short and you never know. Lately, in the last month or 2, I see channels fighting with each other. I've seen some bad blood, with people and all that, and it's a shame. It's truly a shame when there's bad blood. I'm serious. It's truly a shame when there's bad blood. And I always say, listen, if you're not happy with somebody, just move on. Don't invite the person back or what, you know what I mean? Just move on, because life is too short to have arguments. So if anything, just enjoy your time we all have left on this earth. Because one of my favorite songs by Social Distortion is called Reach for the Sky, because tomorrow may never come. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Vault the BS. He just became a member. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. So guys, listen, if you have bad blood or something, man, you gotta release it. Just go. Just life is just, I don't know, I mean, it's just, I lost my brother 5 years ago, like my brother was, at the time, he was like 50, way too young. Way too young. Oh, I know. And it's kind of a hard show to kind of do, it just, and again, these guys were so freaking cool. I mean, I put them in 2 cartoons. I put them in my cartoon. Let's go back to that one. Let's go back to that cartoon for a second. Let's go back to that cartoon. Again, he swallows Sonny there. He does swallow Sonny, but Sonny does come back in the second one. I have a cartoon I will make. Oh God, I hope you like these cartoons. And I'm gonna bring up something about my cartoons in a second too. Here, oh, I forgot. That's not a video. Hold on a second.
You're mine in the next life.
Do you want him well done?
All the debts you owe.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me do this one thing again. Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm trying to remember. I brought those guys back. I brought these guys back. And here, let me go to my playlist for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I want to do this right. I want to do this correctly. Hold on, hold on. I'm trying to find out which one did I bring these guys back. Was the King of Tut? I think it was King of Tut. Oh, here we go. I found it. I found it. And then I brought him. I brought, and I'm like, I felt guilty. I feel guilty to have Sonny get swallowed by a dinosaur. I feel guilty about it. Like I can't have my Sonny boy, eaten by a dinosaur. So this is what happens. Here we go.
Oh God, there's poop all over me. That was a bumpy ride. Hey Sonny, is that you? I got something in my eye. I thought the T-Rex ate you.
No, the T-Rex spit me right out.
Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Oh, hold on. Whoop, whoop. That's Sonny and that's Chad right there looking for their partner, good old Spooky. Let me press play a little bit here. Let's do this. They're walking through the jungles and they're Spooky. Now we saved them too because Sonny is such a mechanic from Fresno. Fresno people can fix anything. So, look at that. Gave him a robotic eye. So the Chop Shop boys, the shop guys, one of a kind. Sonny's going to be missed. He's going to be 100% purely missed. It's he is going to be purely missed. It's still and I'm gonna let me see if I can share this because I know some of you have asked, Eric, what have you been doing with the cartoons? I haven't seen nothing, and almost a year now since the last one that came out last year. And the truth and the truth is, let me show you guys. You see right there, I actually have I actually have 2 more extra cartoons already made and stuff. They're actually already made. They're done. So why am I not putting them out? And I want to let you guys know what I'm doing right now. So you guys kind of know what I'm doing. I do have 2 extra episodes made that nobody have seen. But the problem I ran into is different people that are playing certain main parts are no longer around the channel, or they're off doing other things. So I had to replace a lot of voices, and it got to a point where it's like like Connor Flynn, Bigfoot and on, we always wanted, even though they're 2D animation, we wanted a little professionalism in them. So what am I going to do? You say, like there's some moon stuff. And then what am I going to do? What I've decided, what I'm going to do is, the first 8 episodes of the cartoon, I actually made. I actually had extra scenes created for them because I had all this idea to do a remix with extra scenes and combine them all as one. Eventually. So this is what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually I started to work on now, I'm actually taking everything out. What I mean is the music, all the voices we recorded, gone. All gone. So what I'm going to do is when I put all this together, the 2 cartoons that you guys never saw, and I had like 8 extra footages. I'm going to when I combine this as one, it's 1 hour and 17 minutes. It's almost like it's almost like a whole cartoon. It's a full over an hour cartoon. So what my plan is instead of getting 100 people to do all these voices, I'm going to simplify. I'm going to eliminate some of voices. I got too overcrowded. I was going to try. I actually like 2-3 weeks ago, Chad, I was like saying, hey, I want to get a hold of you because I want to get a certain people to play like maybe like 2 parts and combine to just get like 5 people and that's it. Just get like 5 people and that's it, and re-record the whole script again in one shot. So every voice has the same kind of recording because some people were sending me their lines through their phones, through their computers, and everything sounded so weird because this is coming from here, distortion. I thought if I rewrite it, it's the same storyline, but just rewrite it, redo it, add more special effects sounds, and get some free copyright music from a lot of you people that's out there that and kind of like really truly make this a whole new experience as a 1 hour and 17 minutes cartoon. Because even though a lot of you have seen the first 8, there's a lot of extra scenes. So it's almost a lot like a brand new. So we could get this 1 whole hour and 17-minute cartoon. So that's what I'm doing because I know a lot of you want to see the King Kong Godzilla fight in my cartoon. I know you guys want to see us going in the middle of go to Devil's Mountain. I know a lot of you have been waiting, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do this as one shot. So, so that's what. Not sure if you know who my channel was started for, but this is Donald Fuller. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Started for this. This is Donald Fuller. Yeah, I saw your name earlier. That's awesome. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. So that's what I'm doing with the cartoon. I'm gonna get like 5 people, get parts out. So next time you'll see it, it's a whole length cartoon. I mean, it's like a movie, an hour and 17-minute, and I'm gonna cut it in a way where everything seems like, dude. And I think that's the best way to do it because I have to get a new person to play Bigfoot now. A new person to play this. I don't want to have 2-3 alien voices. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm working on this now. So that's what's happening, and then we'll go from there. We go from there. Wow, I look very purple on the screen, don't I? Huh? So weird. I look very purple. That's so weird. So, and I hope all you guys enjoy the cartoon. I really do. And then I'll just give it a last shot, see what happens. I have a great cartoon I want done based on guy Steven Seagal. Fever Dream. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal, I was thinking about bringing him into the cartoon one of these days and all that. So, all that. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna let's go through some fun little history in a way. First of all, again, Sonny, our hearts with you. your family. Fresno always got a special part, you know. I'm one of those rare ones that actually sometimes I feel like I need to move back to Fresno, but I don't think my kids and stuff they would understand it. If you're not like I said, if you're not from Fresno, you're not gonna understand Fresno. Fresno is a different world, but again, Sonny, we're with you, buddy. We're with you. And I hope that people will now realize that release all your stress with other people because, man, you just don't know. Oh, man. In 3 minutes behind, still here, though. We need to hang out on StreamYard. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, we could chat because I want to redo it. And of course, Sonny, we'll find lines of his old. We'll find a way to get. If I had the AI Sonny's voice in it, we will get his voice in the new remix of it all together. And I have to do that again. I have to combine all 7. It got so expensive for me to get these cartoons created, and I don't try to get money from people, but if I tell you guys how much I spent on those animations, and each 2D animation got longer and longer and bigger. Instead of the 3 minute, the first one was only 3 minutes, it went from 3 minutes to 8 minutes. So it costed way too much, and it was killing me. So that's why I had to make a decision. So we'll see. Is Fresno as bad as Bakersfield? You guys ever want to hear a great song? Go to Social Distortion album. Oh God, what was their the album? They got a song called Bakersfield. Bakersfield always had a joke. Bakersfield is where the good times go and die. Bakersfield is, of course, like between Fresno and LA. And I remember working at a ski resort. And the ski resort at the time, I don't know what they call it now, Sears Summit. It was up above Fresno in the Yosemite National Forest. And I used to work up there, snowboard up there. And half of the workers were from Bakersfield. And I'm not saying if anybody does drugs or not. I'm not saying that. But if you wanted drugs, you just find a worker from Bakersfield because they had everything. The Bakersfield people always had all the drugs in the world. And if they didn't have it on them, they know how to get it. Bakersfield, Bakersfield is a lot different now than when I went up there as a kid. When you went up there as a kid, Bakersfield was a dirty town. But Bakersfield's they have a lot of advancement in that town. It's not as bad as a joke that, Fresno gets joked in movies and stuff. You're from Fresno? Remember the Karate Kid? Remember in the Karate Kid Part 2 in the beginning when Daniel goes, she left me with some dude and went to Fresno. So Fresno always been a joke of the town. Bakersfield has improved dramatically. They're grown just like Fresno has grown. It's Fresno and Bakersfield in a lot of ways they're like the same kind of city. Nobody understands it if you live there. Oh, hold on a second. So give me a second. The Distortion albums. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Social Distortion album, Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes. Great song about Bakersfield. Seriously, it's like a bluesy, kind of a slower song. So, yeah. Listen, Bakersfield and Fresno. you gotta be tough. I'm not talking about tough where you gotta fight everybody, not like that, but Fresno, Bakersfield, is very, very hot all year round. It's a different climate. Yes, they're in California, but they're not part of the cool California. Behind the mountains, the LA, the San Francisco, the surfers. When you say valley, Bakersfield and Fresno are true valley people. So, there's a certain thing, and a lot of people in Fresno, you get beat down by that sun. And listen, again, you guys remember, I had skin cancer removed here, and my skin cancer is from the sun, all the sun from Fresno, never wearing hats. So there's a lot of great people from Bakersfield and Fresno. It's just Fresno and Bakersfield don't get the credit as they deserve. I'm not telling none of you guys to move there. I'm not telling you guys to move there because you got to have a little something extra special to live in those cities. But I gotta go grab something real quick. I'm gonna play this 2-minute video. I want to talk about those Mexican aliens again. Now, this is just music and there's words. So I want you guys to read the words, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to go take dog out real quick. Chad, yeah, get to work, buddy, and then we'll talk. The Mexican babies are aliens or whatever. I have to ask you guys first. Let me put it in a poll here. Let me do this in a poll. Let's start a poll here. Did you guys believe that the the Mexico aliens are real. All right. Yes and no. Here we go. Let's start a poll. All right, the poll's up. The pool's up. And I want to know from you guys right now, looking at the pool, when you guys first saw that, did you guys, is that what you call it? I don't know, you're talking about me. Did you guys think that was true? No. And I want to get a taste of it. Let's see here. Did you guys believe that the Mexico aliens are real? 73% says no, and 27% says yes. Oh, wow. 27% says think they are real. Of course they're real, but what they are is a different question. Okay. Okay. Are they alien babe? Are they aliens from another planet with eggs in them? I guess I'll get that. Big no, but I want to know about the strange DNA and rare metals. See, that's the problem, Deborah. We don't even know if that's even a true fact. I mean, listen, that guy, that person who threw that all together is a liar. And he tells scientists, his people, on what they want to hear. So we don't even know if there are really strange DNA or rare metals. That's what they tell us, or that's what they tell us. They could be lizards that ate some eggs. Well, 79% says no, and 21% says yes. Okay. Again, this channel represents everybody's opinions is notated. Everybody's opinion, everybody has right to their opinions. And it doesn't matter if your opinions agree with myself or anybody else. You all have rights to your opinions. For my opinion, I never thought that single thing was real from the beginning, and I still don't think anything's real about it. Doesn't even matter what comes out. I believe the whole thing is nonsense. The whole thing is nonsense. And if you believe that the real aliens from outer space, oh, I hear you. But for me, it's hard for me to understand how we go to that conclusion to even, it's it just, it's it I hate saying this because what if I'm totally wrong and they turn out to be 100% real? But I gotta go with my gut. It kind of tells me that it's easy to make people believe. Too easy to make people believe. You know what I mean? Like if you got the money, you got the people, you could if you can force a doctor to tell you what you want them to say, it's easy to brainwash people. When I look at that, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody who believes the story is real. Just for me, that it was like when that came out, so many people, oh my God, they're real, real, real. And that's a good question too. My question: did the government come up with this fluff? That's a good question too, because it was the Mexican panel, right? I mean, it was their panel, so you kind of knew what they were going to show the world, right? So I guess they look at it as right. Listen, I'm not an expert on different countries' governments, but just for the record, you're the prime minister of Mexico, right? Even in your heart, those things are faker than hell. But if you keep your mouth shut, you show it to the world, people are going to pay money and fly to Mexico, stay in your hotels, drink your booze. You're going to get tons of people wanting to see it. It's a great way to boost your economy. So, did they know? I think they did. But, that's me. Didn't our whistleblowers go down to Mexico and testify about UFOs in front of their Congress? Yeah, but are they real whistleblowers? You know what I mean? Uh, I mean, I'm not getting too. I don't want to get into David Grush talks and all that, but are they real whistleblowers? Are they even telling the truth? If you're exploding, stretching the truth out, and you get invited to go to Mexico in front of a TV again, that's going to help you exploit your product, you're going to do it. So, are they real whistleblowers? 'Cause, listen, and I agree. The whistleblowers have zero data. Hold on. I don't trust Mexico to do any tests like DNA. They can't even purify their water. Bingo. That's Danny. Danny. That's is what I was trying to get at. That when they talk about DNA in metal, can you even trust them with that data? I guess that point, are the whistleblowers real, or were they told nonsense and they passed it along? Dorothy, you guys got to take this with a grain of salt. I've been on my channel. Myself been in the military. My brother's been in the military. My father's been in the military. My whole family's been in militaries. I still got a lot of family that are still in. Oh, Bigfoot Anon. Yeah, we did a big thing on Sonny in the beginning of the show. If you weren't here, we did a big thing. And I did a big conversation, Connor. I'm gonna get with you on this. I need to get with you on this because I'm changing course on it. Yeah, I've showed the cartoon part, Connor, of Sonny being in it and all that, So and all that, and I want to get with you, Connor, because I'm not going to be putting out the last two cartoons as individuals. They're already done. When I put them all together, Connor, if you see here, I put it all together with all the extra scenes. This cartoon comes out to 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I'm going to make it into one big cartoon movie. And I want to get with you, Connor, because I want to re-record the whole thing where all the voices sounds the same. Because Connor, we talked about in the past. I felt you and you felt too that we couldn't get a lot of people to. We couldn't get a lot of people to take it more seriously. So I'm taking out everything, voices and music. It's going to be redone. The storyline is going to be the same, but I want us to re-record like all at once. Like you can do it on your own, but where every recording is exactly the same from whatever you're doing it from. So no more, this person did it from the phone, and this person did it here. And when you put it all together, it doesn't sound the same. So Connor, we're going to redo it. And I think to come out as a cartoon movie, 1 hour and 17 minutes, I think that's the way to go. So again, yeah, I like Sonny. Yeah. Sonny was awesome. And again, I mentioned at the beginning of the show that I met the Paranormal Chop Shop boys because of Connor. Connor was the one, he was going on their show. He told me about it and went over there. I'm like, these guys are cool. Like, so it was because of Connor on how I met them. So that's cool. So again, going back to the whistleblowers. So Dorothy, I still have a lot of family that's in the military and stuff. And only thing I'm going to tell you that some of these whistleblowers are called whistleblowers. They're not whistleblowers. They're not whistleblower. A real whistleblower is a person that goes behind bars. If you're a whistleblower, you're in jail. You're locked up. Just like that kid with the National National Guard who leaked information on the internet. He went to jail. The Deep Throat for Nixon went to jail. Real, true whistleblowers go to jail. If you heard a story and the story's not true, it's going to sound weird. And you don't get arrested, I don't know, you're not really a whistleblower. So, again, take it with a grain of salt, and you can make your own judgment on each person if you believe they're a real whistleblower or not. But the majority of the so-called whistleblowers that I have seen and the investigation that I have done, the people I have talked to, there's no merit for them. You know, the military, they're not going to, government's not going to arrest you, put you behind bars for telling stories and lies, unless there's some kind of evidence of tampering with military defense or something like that, you know. But if you're telling a story, you know, they're not going to waste their money to arrest you. Because if you leak classified information, you will be in jail. Karen Skilgert was a whistleblower. She was suicide. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second here. Let me hold on. I lost it for a second. Damn it. Where did I go? Where did it go? Yeah. All right. So I'm looking at the poll again. Wow, 64% says no. 36% thinks the Mexico aliens are real. Wow. That's a shocker to me. Seriously, that's a shocker. I thought a lot of you would think those were fake from the beginning. That's okay. Hey, listen. If you think those aliens, those Mexico things are aliens, you know, so be it. So be it. Hey, it's up to you. You know, again, like I said, life is too short. Dorothy, yeah, I was just looking her up. She was disappeared. Yeah, a lot of and I'm glad you brought that up, Dorothy. I'm glad you brought that up. Karen, whistleblower, and somehow she had a weird accident. You know, like Patton. Patton wanted to take over Russia. after World War II, he had an accident. Now, see, Dorothy, that's what happens to real whistleblower. I tend to believe we are seeing mostly our own earthly craft, and again, I believe that, and I know that firsthand because again, I have friends in the military, family in the military they do experiment with different kind of ships. My own brother, Dr. Wu, worked at the Boeing Museum of Flight. He worked with airplanes, old airplanes, and he got to go into the Boeing warehouses and stuff, and he's seen some weird shaped things that they've been experimenting on. Not, like trying things out that easily anybody can say it looks like a UFO from in space. So it's, again, everybody, again, I know I talked more about this in the beginning of the show, but just in case if anybody came later, our good friend Sonny on the top right, you see there, passed away over the weekend, had a heart attack in his sleep. So again, if you just came to the show, you get a chance, go to Paranormal Chop Shop channel, and he's there with us. He's there, and it breaks my heart.
My anvil. And
Right on, Brent. That is exactly right.
Oh, thanks, Brent. Really appreciate that, dude.
Yep.
It was fun. Here's
Yeah, it's so hard to believe that. Oh man, his brother-in-law, man, he's got it. He's probably taking it. I feel for him. I think that's his brother-in-law. Isn't that his brother-in-law? No, he must be taking it hard. Look at that. Look at that smile right there. That's a perfect shot. That's a good shot right there. Look at that smile. I mean, God. Tells you guys, man. It tells you, man, you got to make things happen now, You got to make things happen now because, one of the things that, one of the, remember, you guys know this. This is no change. I'm not ashamed of telling any of you guys this. I'm not ashamed. I've told you guys lately, I've been going to the VA last year medically to get better, to get more healthy, get my legs back and stuff. And I've been going through a lot of stuff. And I told you guys on my own channel that I'm not ashamed to say this, that I've been seeing a psychiatrist. I've been going to groups, mental health groups, and that's why the show was moved to this time at 9 a.m. I'm with a group of 6 people, and then I do individuals. I personally want to get better in so many ways. I'm doing a whole new procedure. I'm starting on my right leg. I'm going tomorrow at 1 p.m. to the VA, and they're going to try a brand new trial treatment on my right leg. And it's supposed to help me to where I can walk. I mean, I do trails, but when I do a massive amount of walking, my leg can swell up at night. It can swell up. My leg swells up. I have damaged cartilage and a lot of arthritis in there. So there's this brand new procedure that tomorrow is not the day of the shot. That's in April, but the whole procedure, how it works on the leg and all that. And it's going to help me walk longer and do the things I want to do. So, so I'm doing everything I can to get better. And I need to get this fixed too. Remember, I'm not. I'm not. Listen. I have been rated PTSD from the military, service connected disability, and all that. And there's been a few things that medically that has happened that I kind of needed to get refocused in so many ways and get that help in a way. So I'm doing it all. I'm just doing it all. That's why you saw the shows being cut down a little bit, but I'm planning to get back to it, to that full-time stuff. So there's a lot of things that I'm feeling better about and all that. I'm going to keep going. So don't let anybody like talk you down. Like you should check this, you check that. I did a colon cancer kit box, came back free. So, I got, the cancer removed from here, got it removed, so they're going to turn Eric into a Wolverine. Hey, hey, listen. Well, this is how I look at it, Danny. Seriously, this is how I look at it, Danny. They already said eventually, I think you've been said this too. My kneecap needs to get replaced. It needs to. But they said they're sad about I'm too young for it. So they don't want to, but they know it's going to happen. So what the hell do I got to lose, right? I mean, it's going to get messed up worse and worse to the point where they're going to have to do a surgery no matter what. So what, I'll try this. I'll try the new trial. And the thing is, this is the best part. This is brand new. So I'm being one of the original first test people. So they could, if it works, they're going to give this new procedure to a lot of people with leg problems. And I can say, I'm the one who went through it. I mean, I hope I don't turn into a Wolverine or something, but hey, you got to take a leap of faith. You got to take a leap of faith, or life will beat you. Life doesn't have to beat you. So again, I know we're at the end of the show. The best way to show respect to Sonny is be kind to everybody. Just be kind to everybody. If you have a problem with somebody, just stay away from them. Just stay away from them. If you have issues, just stay away. Just, stay, stay away from the bad people. What I'm saying is, be positive, because we don't know when it's our time. We don't. So, I want everybody to say, if something, happened to me, and hopefully it doesn't soon, way later, that I want people to say, Eric was a nice guy. He was a good guy. He actually cared about people and stuff. I want people to say good things about me. And if you're a person that right now somebody can't say that about you, it doesn't mean you can't change it. Doesn't mean you can not, turn that around. The best way to turn that around is treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, some people won't. Just stay away from them. I know it's hard, because sometimes you go on somebody else's channel, they're there. Ignore them. Ignore people. Surround yourself with good people. Because Sonny should be a reminder that Sonny's going to be remembered for being happy, being grateful, being cool to everybody. I mean, that's what Sonny's going to be remembered for. And that's, yeah. And that's true. That is so true, Ron. People that talk shit about you will talk shit about you when you're gone. That is so true. That is so true. And so be kind. Again, if somebody screws you over, move on from them. Just move on. I know sometimes they always say, Eric, but you gotta fix, you should try to fix. You can't fix everything. You can't. It's a reality. You can't fix every relationship you have with a person. When you know you can't fix it, just move on. Just move on. You had your good times. You move on. So beyond that, people, I appreciate every single one of you for being here today. I will be back this Thursday. Tomorrow, like I said, I got my appointment at 1:00, but if I have time, if I could squeeze in another show or something, I will. But again, everybody, give your thoughts and prayer about Sonny. If you are a religious person, do a prayer for him, for his family, because it's and not just Sonny, it's the wife and stuff, what they're going through. It's the wife and you guys know I mentioned this a while back. My best friend up here who I grew up with. I grew up with them. My best friend up here named Miguel, who I grew up with from Kermit, California. He's staying there. He has stage 4 cancer. And the best thing I can do for him is don't treat him any different. I don't treat him any different. I treat him the same. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be reminded what he has. He knows what he has. And whatever he needs, I'm going to be there for him. Whatever he needs. Life is hard. Life is hard. And I feel like I want to get sad, all that. So guys, beyond that, I want to thank every single one of you for being here today. You guys are all family. You're all my family. You're freaking awesome, and be kind to each other, please. Be kind. Do if you don't want to do for me, do it for Sonny, man. For that, I'm gonna end the show with Howard the Duck intro. Bring some enjoyment back to you guys because it's kind of living on a downer. That's not leaving on a downer. So this is one of my Howard the Duck intro. So we're leaving today's show with Howard the Duck intro. I love you all. I'll see you Thursday.